Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Tony XL back at it again with a brand new video, man. Y'all already know how it is. And today, I didn't really plan on uploading anything, but I have a little like story time for y'all. This just happened maybe, say this happened like not even 2 hours ago. So I had a dentist appointment today at 4 o'clock, right? And it was just a cleaning, so it didn't take that long. So me and the homie scythe holder were all were chilling. He said he was gonna go to my dentist appointment with me. And so I was like, you know what? My house is like a 15, 20 minute walk. I'd rather not walk home, walk back downtown, than walk back home again after. So I was like, you know what? Why don't we just go chill at Central Square? If any of y'all who know what Central Square is, you know obviously what it is and all that. So, you know, why don't we go chill at Central Square at the top floor? Because that's, if we chill there, that's usually where we'd be. Where else would we be at? So we were at the top floor, right? We were all just like chilling, sitting in front of like the little like large cinder blocks type things that were in front of the elevator. We weren't doing anything. We weren't doing anything bad. We were literally just sitting there. And Scythe said, you know, he wanted to record a video for his channel. So we were doing that. And me and him were like walking around the parking lot at the very top floor where we were at. And this guy in like a red Ford van red Ford SUV that kind of looked like a Jeep pulls up to us, right? And at first I was like, you know what? Yeah, he's probably parking up here. But like at the top floor, no one ever parks there. So but still, I was like, you know what? The guy's probably parking up here for whatever reason. But then he pulls up to us and he rolls down his window. He's like, hey, you know, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing up here? And, you know, we were like, oh, you know, well, I said to him, you know, I was like, you know, we're just sitting up here killing time because we got to do something in a little while. I ain't going to detail because it's none of his business, you know? So I tell him that. He's like, oh, okay, all right, whatever. So he rolls up his window, drives away. The thing is, so like I said, I still thought that he was like parking at the time. I thought maybe he was just someone who was a little suspicious as to what we were just doing up there by ourselves. So he pulls away, then he turns, drives back by us, and then what he does is he goes around and then goes up like the other side where it goes up, where there's more parking spaces, but like that's like the very end. So he goes up there, turns, and has his car like parked facing us and watching us. So for like the next 15 minutes, he's just sitting there watching us. And I'm like, you know, me and Scythe are just like, you know, what the hell is this guy doing? Why is he just sitting there watching us? So like I said, about 15 minutes goes by. One of our other friends who goes to English hit me up. He's like, hey, you know, what are you doing and shit like that? Because I was about to swing by Tech to do a few things. I was like, oh, you know, I'm at Central Square right now killing time because I got to go to a dentist appointment that's right near there soon. So he was like, oh, I want to say hi. And I was like, you know what? If you want to say hi, come swing by Central Square because that's where we're at right now. So a couple minutes goes by. He shows up because he wasn't that far. He was like 2-3 minutes away, and he ran the whole way. I don't know why. So he shows up. He's hanging out with us, and maybe a good 5 minutes goes by that we're all sitting there talking, and this guy pulls up. The hell, fucking hair. So he pulls up, and you know the guy starts yelling and shit. He talks to Scythe. He's like, oh, you know, come over here. And Scythe's like, no, I'm not going to do that. Because, you know, who the hell is that guy to be telling him to come over there? And that's, like, super suspicious, so he's not going to do that. So the guy gets out of his car, and the dude's like, you know, oh, you've been staring at me the past, like, 20 minutes like I got a dick on my head. And then Scythe, he's like, oh, you know, but you've been sitting there for, like, the past 25 minutes or so staring at us. And shit like that. You feel me? I don't remember exactly everything that was said because, you know, I don't know. I'm not going to bother to remember all that shit. So that happens. And the dude threatens all three of us. He's like, oh, you know what? Y'all want to go in handcuffs and go be sent out to Roxbury? And we're like, you know what the hell? What are you going to arrest us for? We're sitting here on public property doing absolutely nothing but just chilling. You feel me? So we're like, you know, we're not doing anything wrong. So he starts yelling at us and shit, you know, fucking cussing at us. Hey, telling us how we need to stop talking shit and how he'll beat our fucking asses and shit. We're like, what the fuck? So that happens, and you know, he's just talking mad shit, like I said, and he's like, you know, oh, why don't you guys, he's like, you know what, if I see you guys around here again, I'll send y'all to jail. I'll handcuff all three of y'all, send y'all to jail. We're like, you know, like, again, there's absolutely no reason for you to arrest us. So you know what we did? We just walked away. We left because we're like, you know, we don't want any more problems. It's pretty fucking retarded. Guys giving us problems for no reason. So we walk away, right? You know, that's basically what it was. But it was stupid. Again, like the dude was threatening to arrest us for literally no reason. He's talking mad shit. Like the dude's cussing at us and everything as if like he's doing something. And he's acting like he's an undercover cop. But you know what? There's a chance he could have been. I don't know. But when he stepped out of his car, he was wearing jogging pants and a shirt. And literally the only thing he had on him that would have given him any sort of significance to looking anything like an undercover cop was a radio, like a walkie-talkie radio on his belt loop, and that was it. He didn't have anything else. He didn't have like a badge. He didn't have a holster. He didn't have a gun. He didn't have anything like that. He didn't have any sort of radio in his car or anything like that that would like indicate that he's in communication with anyone, like any sort of cops or shit. So that whole shit was like super sus. You feel me? It was extremely ridiculous. And so I hit up my ma. And I told her about all this. So you know, she three-ways a call with me and the Lynn Police Department. She has me explain all of it. They say they're gonna go send a cop car out to go check around for the guy. And then you know, my mom works at Tom's Taxi. So she hits them up and she's like, you know what? Because you know, Tom's Taxi, like that's like one of their stations that they post at to wait for like a fare. And so she's talking to the dispatcher who's working at the time. So hey, you know what? Can you have some of the drivers who are there just keep a lookout for this person's car? I told her what the car looked like. It was, like I said, it was like a red Ford that looked like kind of like a Jeep. So then afterwards, I hung up with her, and I guess she told me that she hit up the MBTA too, because obviously Central Square is owned by the MBTA. So she hit up the MBTA. They said they were gonna send one of their officers over there to come check around. And there's been no updates since. If there's an update, I'll let y'all know as soon as I find out. But yeah, that's it. That was just crazy, bro. I almost got arrested today because of some stupid douchebag who was just being a straight idiot who might not even have been a cop. But yeah, yo, that's it. That was all I really want to talk about. Again, this wasn't planned, obviously. I didn't plan on making any sort of video today. But there you go. There y'all go. That's 5 videos in less than a week, too, so would have been 6, but obviously one of the Cooker with Jack Tony videos didn't upload, but that's besides the point. But yeah, y'all, until next time, it's your boy Tony XL. Hopefully, you know, we can find out who this douchebag is and find out what the fuck is up with him. And hopefully none of this stupid shit happens again. But yeah, y'all, like I said, until next time, it's your boy Tony XL. Peace.